truth and honesty, according to human nature, can be very different from truth and honesty in divine nature. Because you're working with this tiny sphere of perception. Truth evolves when you evolve. So oftentimes, when we're not properly understanding the teachings, we think that when we talk about truth, truth means exposing. That truth is about exposition. That if something happens and it's the truth, you should always say it as it is. I'll give you an example, and this is a true story. And it's a devastating story. It's not a happy story. There was a woman and her son in India. And they had a fight. And the boy ended up jumping out the window. He ran off of, the 20th story floor, however high it was. He died immediately. Now, this mother is so devastated, grieving, but not knowing what happened to her son. Is her son alive? Is her son dead? But seeing the state of that woman. Is the truth to say your son has died? Is that truth? It's honest, but is it truth? Is it divine truth in that moment? Are you aligned with divine truth? To go ahead and just expose. In that moment, that woman was so fragile mentally and emotionally that it was not appropriate for her mental health and for her sake to tell her, no, your son is already gone. Just to give her fragment of hope, they said to her, collectively, everybody agreed. Nobody questioned for even a moment, should we tell her or not. Everybody agreed and said, they've taken him to the hospital. They didn't say if he was alive or dead. They just said, they've taken him to the hospital. We'll find out what happened. We'll keep watch. We'll keep track of him. There's some semblance of hope, some sense of, even though it wasn't pure honesty. What was it true to in that moment? It was true to the divine principles of Dharma. In that truth must be applied with wisdom to not cause more suffering, but to establish peace and reverence and love and compassion. That is the function of truth. That is our true nature. To not establish that truth is adharmic. It's against those divine principles that open the heart to compassion and love and grace. To not follow the heart's desire to console in that moment is denying the heart, is denying consciousness through the person who is applying that truth. You are denying yourself. You are denying a vital part within you. That is a pathway to divine itself. You are not pulling from that divine strength when you don't follow those principles. That's why I always say, whatever you think is correct can be different from what you feel and know is correct. And the true barometer for that is to determine how many thoughts are in